ladies and gentlemen, for the 865th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show. Pardon the static, I think I need a new wire. Ladies and gentlemen, featuring the lovely lady Lisa, as well as that dude called Unit.
What's up, bitches?
As well as the Black Hand of Mike.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? Hope y'all had a good 4th and survived this little bit of heat that we had, because boy, it was hot than a motherfucker out here.
You ain't lying.
Like Satan out here was scratching his ass, there's the sweat coming off that motherfucker like goddamn. It's hot up this bitch.
Sweaty and scratchy ass?
Yeah, man, it was hot up this motherfucker, man. Like Satan
itchy
scratching his ass.
That's rough, Mike.
If you had, man, no, if you had that swamp ass and your shit was itching, no, you gotta wash that motherfucker. That shit, this heat, man, knock a motherfucker down, put you to bed. Like, yo, I got on Friday, said, fuck it, we're straight to sleep. Like, yeah, I ain't fucking around.
It's just napping weather.
Man.
Get yourself into AC and take a nap after some
No matter
shit
how
going on.
hydrated I was ready to go to bed. Like, fuck this heat.
That's easy, bitch, Mike.
Well, fuck
Oh,
that.
my.
he gets mad because I be going to bed early. That's my thing. I got responsibilities, man. I take care of a lot.
Jew's got responsibilities, but he still maintains his ability to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Nate Diaz not
Sleeping
talk
for
at the
the
end of the
week.
fight.
Nah, fuck that. I got sleep.
Sleep is for the week, as in the week physically, or the week you sleep during the week. Hey, shut up in there! Take smaller hits! Fucking grown ass children around here sound like daddy long.
And that's what it is.
Motherfucker got daddy long.
Why you in there hitting that bong?
He's got the daddy long. That's how he sounds like you.
I'm a fucking fish getting a hold of his ass.
I need to get him a fucking mute button. Shit.
Nah.
Well, you could just close the fucking door.
He could close the door, but I guess he wants to be involved in the conversation, even though he don't really want to be on the show.
The door is closed.
Even though he's grown. Oh, the door's closed? All right, well, thank you, Lisa. Because the Jew always makes me think the door is
Don't
open.
co-sign him, girl. I heard him just close the door.
Nah, I want the real truth, man. If that motherfucker's
I'm
door
pretty
is
sure I
closed.
just heard it get closed.
Did you witness the door close,
I heard it.
Lisa?
I didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
That's a Helen Keller moment. Somebody can't see,
Now we
somebody
need
can't.
to get into it. So, Lisa,
Right in the back ear.
last episode or two ago, we did some
There was a citizenship test.
we did some citizenship questions,
Oh.
and the Jew unit responded rather hilariously to a number of these questions. One in particular was who
made the flag?
who made the first American flag? Who sewed the first American flag?
Betsy Ross.
There you go, bravo.
Yeah.
Now, do you know who the Jew unit guessed?
Helen Keller.
Yeah.
I knew it was wrong. I couldn't stop laughing when I said it because I knew how wrong it was. But I forgot what that bitch did.
He's like, I feel like Helen Keller's coming to my mind.
She didn't do nothing but flip a couple people off and invent sign language, right?
No, she didn't invent sign language.
Oh, she just started it.
She was
blind and deaf, eh?
blind and deaf, and
She proved she could be more than just a lump on a log.
yeah, the teacher was able to show her how to communicate because nobody could communicate with this girl. They taught her how to communicate, so you could teach a blind and deaf person to communicate with the world. That was her.
Well, how you do that? The bitch can't see you or fuck.
Okay.
Persistency.
Yeah.
You know how you catch all the fish you catch? Because you keep fucking trying.
Like, there was a movie out, old black and white movie about this shit, man. Had the lady running around with her, like, trying to show her teacher what hot was.
What hot?
Have her hand over like a fire or something, and would sign it in her hand to show her, or to help her feel what the sign language was for hot and water and shit like that. So it was basically touch, teach you how to sign, and this is what it is.
Because you got to get your building blocks of communication down.
Yeah.
It's like
You
in.
gotta think, for somebody who's blind and deaf, you've never seen or heard
That's what I'm
shit.
screaming.
I'd rather be trying to learn how to talk to aliens than a blind and deaf motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
There's a really good documentary right now. It's really disturbing on Netflix called "Tell Them You Love Me," and it's about this lady who took a crippled boy who could not see. Well, he could see, but he couldn't. His vision was just kind of like all over the place. Like he didn't really focus on stuff, and he did not have ability to speak or like sign language or anything. But he had one of those like interpreter bitches, right? That would like hold his hand. And like she had this grandiose idea that she taught this motherfucker like words and how to spell, and she basically like it came to light that like after years of being with this man, she like started a sexual relationship with him, like basically raping him and all their crazy shit. But she was like she was like writing these like in-depth college thesis papers, like saying that it was him. No, this is him. Can't come to find out it wasn't him at all. It was just her controlling his hand the entire time, and she was basically like in love with herself. And she ended up going to prison.
And she projected herself onto the fucking.
Yep, and she ended up going to prison for basically raping an incapacitated man.
Boy, that's Jenny.
That's what Jenny did. If you're mentally incapacitated, you're unable to communicate proper consent.
But he knew what love was.
Well, look, I think that
They interviewed his mama afterwards, and she was like, "Well, damn it, now the boy won't stop masturbating."
I'm about to say, I mean, fuck, he was getting, look, he might
Because
be blind and all that
he had
shit.
never known
but fuck,
sexual touch before that lady.
he was getting his, and now she ain't there no more, and ain't nobody fucking him. So I mean,
right, because nobody
you
else
got-
can.
But now you kind of fucking fucked the boy up now because you took
yeah.
away his pussy.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Like,
exactly what
who's
the mama
fucking
was
him
saying.
now? It's
They
like,
need to get him a sex robot.
There you go.
Yeah.
you know, or take him to the bunny ranch. Yeah, I mean, they pay for fucking shit like
Yeah,
that.
but you can't consent. Like, it's not.
Oh, that's right.
He can't communicate his consent.
You'd have
So
to be
you-
one of them fucking, you know, what is it? The rich people get fucking escort service. Yeah, that too. I was being
You have to take him to an island somewhere.
maybe. But okay, so I get it why she got locked up, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you took that boy's pussy away.
Yeah.
Like now he beating off because he don't have no pleasure no more. Like
Yeah, that's a
she
real.
was probably doing all kinds of shit to his ass, man. Like making him feel all kinds of great he ain't never knew.
Oh, she was working him out.
You know what I mean? He probably had one of them motherfucking goddamn super long dicks, and she was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and work this out for him, since he ain't never gonna know what it's gonna feel like.
Could be. She'd be like, be ashamed to let such a piece of meat go to waste.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Take me a little advantage right now.
Well, his brother knew something was up because he kept having rug burn on his back. And
His
like,
brother was probably jealous.
his
That means
brother,
she
his
was
brother was like,
wearing
"What
his
the
ass
fuck?"
out.
wearing
She
him
probably
out.
wasn't that hot. That's the thing you guys are not accounting for. The woman doing this is not hot.
Yeah, but she fucked hard and heavy. She rubbed burn
Yeah,
his
she
back.
rubbed-
No,
the
he's
back.
retarded. So he's like getting into it while he's on the fucking carpet or whatever.
I don't know. I think she's fucking the hell out of him.
she like had a whole little section dedicated to like where she would lay him down. He physically was incapacitated. Like he couldn't. He like used a wheelchair most
But
of
his
the
dick got
time.
hard, so his dick worked.
This is
Dick
fucked.
I'll be damned.
That's fucked up.
I'll be damned. So
Your
he
dick's gonna
could-
work because the blood's
but-
still flowing. You can be.
Yeah, look, you can get a dick
paralyzed and
hard.
your dick's still gonna
You can
work.
get a dick hard on a paralyzed motherfucker. Clearly,
Well, wait a minute. How's he beating off if he's physically incapacitated? How's he
that's
keep it?
all he can get
Well, he
done.
can use his arms,
Saying motivation.
but
Motivated. That's how he's getting it
He
done.
just remembered how it went.
Yeah, he never been motivated, boy. He's like, oh shit. I knew I could move my hand more if I
Wait a
had the
minute.
proper
I remember
motivation.
her doing this to me. Let me try this to myself.
he was a little guy. He was like small,
Hold on,
very
what do
small.
you-
He wasn't even.
What is that? Send me a link.
I told you this
Text
woman.
it to me.
This woman could not be attractive. The woman who was doing this. The woman that went to
I'm
jail.
about to see. I'm about to find out.
Like, because half attractive women can get plenty of dudes to bone them.
Man, you got some of these goddamn female teachers that are looking banging fucking these 14-year-olds though now. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. I'm about to shave my face and go back into high school.
This fucker here.
Just to try to bang the teachers.
So I'm gonna shave my face and go back to high school.
I'll be up in there with a Noroko lifting cut every 3 hours. Bang.
In third period.
Gotta keep
Mason,
my
what are you
shit down.
doing, man? My testosterone's on high today.
I'm Malcolm when I come back to high school.
Try
to bang a
Yeah,
teacher.
would that fit you?
I'm his Malcolm Fitzhugh back in high school with a shaved face trying to fuck the teachers.
God damn it.
As if I'm a student. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I don't know, you know. Like,
All right, this is what I was thinking about
Oh shit.
the other day. You got a sleeve, right? and it's some shit that
You're
goes
talking about tattoo,
a
right?
tattoo
Okay.
sleeve, but it's something that like it's a full sleeve, like a clock tower or some shit like that. Right?
Okay.
You lose your arm halfway through the tat.
What do you mean?
Right, your arm
getting
gets
the
cut off
tattoo
or whatever.
done and
you
you-
already got the tattoo. You're fully sleeved. You got a sexy clock right here, and then a bunch of other shit over here, dragging things. You put your arm in a meat grinder.
You got a Back to the Future motif
Yeah,
going
you
and
lose your
half.
arm right here, right in the middle of your tat.
You lose the arm and now you got a half a
You lose your
DeLorean.
arm right in the middle of the mystery bus.
Okay.
What's your next step? Is your bus stay decapitated?
No.
Are you redoing the tat?
My next step is I'm gonna wait until I've healed, the fold has healed, and then I'm gonna have the van driving around the scar, through the scar. You know what I mean? It's gonna. You say it's clean from there back, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So then, this is all gonna be flat.
That's gone, yeah, or in the
No,
nub.
it's gonna end up being a nub.
Yeah.
So once the nub is healed, I'm gonna get that tattooed to match the rest of the fucking Mystery Machine.
Yeah, see, I would do
But
like
that's kind of an
flames.
easy one. What do
I
you
would-
do if you have like a dragon or some shit like
Alright,
that?
so
or like
look,
a
look.
You
fucking
could do flames.
Try to be
or
careful.
something,
Yeah.
Like a
it's getting-
dragon into a
it's getting
unicorn.
Engulfed in flames or something.
Yeah, you take the whole nub. So like, all right. So if this was all dragon, and say this is the face, it's cut off right here.
halfway in the head gets cut off.
Half
like
of
at
the
an
head
angle.
get cut off.
You got an angled head, half an angled head now. Cobra head just hanging out right here on it.
What made you think of this?
I just saw some chick with a tat. And I was like, damn, I wonder if.
What if she lost her leg? That's a sexy leg. I wonder what would happen if she
I mean,
lost
you can
half
come
of
up with some kind of design to incorporate into it.
it. You
Eventually-
would think that I would go and be like, you said touch-ups were free, so I'm gonna need you to finish this off.
God damn.
You have to have, but see, here's the thing. The scarring, how is the scarring? Because you could have some like clumped up shit, it could be smooth
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, it
It
would
all
depend.
depends on how the
They
scarring
make them
is.
nubs sexy.
Yeah,
When
like,
they do it when they do it at the store, which
Yeah.
would be the hospital. You know what I mean? They make the nubs
They
sexy.
usually
I
make
ain't
the
never
tip-
seen nobody like
the tip gets smooth.
flip a strong hand, flip a strong nub. You know what I
and
mean?
tie it like a balloon.
Yeah, they usually
That's
got
what
like
you
a good little sexy little
Yeah, it's
something you can fist the bitch with. You know what I mean? They give you something. They give you something fistable. They don't never leave you.
Festival.
You know, mangled Freddy Krueger looking like. I've never seen one.
I'm sure they're out there. They're just not putting it on
I've never seen a
Instagram.
bad nub. I guess
They're
so
not
far.
putting the bad nub on Instagram for you to check out.
And sometimes the nubs are already covered with a tattoo.
I've seen
them.
life nubs though, in-person nubs. I've seen in-person
Well, like
nubs.
they were
so
born
they've
with the
always
nub.
been like,
Some of these people were born with a nub.
oh yeah, that
And
is
then
true. I
then
never asked them.
They get funny
You always had
tattoos as
that?
well. Those people get funny tattoos as well.
What's up, man?
Asked them, you
Sydney,
always had that.
you always had that?
Hey, you come out with that metal clip?
Did that happen in like 09?
Do you come out with that metal hook
Yeah.
clip thing? Or do they
Oh,
give you
you
that?
come out the box with that.
They give you that.
You got some shit going on,
That's
bro.
right. That's right.
If you come out the box,
That's some
clawed up,
cyborg,
That's the
cyborg
Borg
shit.
It's the Borg, man, from Star Trek.
yeah,
Coming out
that's
with.
some Total Recall shit going on right there. My girl, Jazz.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see some dude? They've been all over the Instagram or the Twitter about there's some guy dancing, and they say that he, after the video of him dancing, he took a mortar or some such and put it on his hat on top of his
yeah.
head and blew it up, and it
He killed
fucking
himself.
it ruptured his fucking skull.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
He was
Concussive
drunk and his
effect.
family was trying to talk him out of it. They were like, "Don't put that on your head! Don't put that on your head!" And he's like, "Yeah."
And then he was dead.
What is that? Natural selection right there. He was an idiot.
I've been saying natural
A
selection.
lot of stupid deaths on the 4th of July.
I saw another video. It was on the Fuck Around and Find Out Twitter page or whatever.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker had a bottle rocket. They was holding the bottle, and the motherfucker with the camera ran away. And like you seen that shit just explode into dude's hand, and then it was like, it was like if he had hand tattoos, there wouldn't have been nothing left. Like if I had cold and
Oh,
dead
yeah,
on my
they show
fingers,
where it was
they showed
blown
it's just
up.
there was one finger left, and
Yeah.
the rest was all
Oh
gone.
man.
Like if you had cold and dead on
The
your
whole
fingers,
bottle
you'd have
blew
a
up
D.
in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the rocket didn't take off. Remember when you stuck the rocket in the thing out here and
Yeah,
lit it and it
dirt.
didn't go
Yeah.
anywhere? Like you're supposed to stick it in a bottle, but you're not supposed to hold the bottle. And they put the big one in there, and that motherfucker didn't go anywhere. It just exploded and blew up the fucking glass.
I've never seen that. I've usually seen every bottle rocket I've ever seen has always worked. You know what I mean? I've never seen like a dud yet.
Wait a minute.
It's not that they're
it's
dud,
not
it's
the
that they-
dud, it's the force.
They don't get liftoff. They don't
get liftoff.
achieve. They don't achieve liftoff, and then they
So-
just sit there and fizzle and explode.
Yeah.
Why not? Why? What's the difference between?
I don't fucking
if you got
know.
a good firm on, I understand you got a hand on it. If you're holding that bitch.
If it doesn't have the force to shoot it up, and it's just sitting there, and then eventually it's gonna pop. Like when you shoot one off, it goes.
When they
Yeah, but it still should
explode,
go off. What I'm saying, it still should go off whether the bottle's on the ground or in your hand.
well, I'm saying
in
that they're
theory.
gonna go off. They're gonna explode
Yeah,
at
it's
some
gonna
point.
explode, yeah.
Well, the question is it gonna rocket away from you, or is it gonna stay in that bottle and then blow up right at that bottle? Because if it blows up at that bottle, then yeah, you're down a nub.
Yeah, because you don't know till it hits a cracker.
Yep.
Till it pops.
I don't fuck with those. They're dangerous as shit.
Yeah, no, I don't play with any of this stuff. I didn't even go out 4th of July. That's an amateur holiday to me. Motherfuckers out there blowing their heads off, losing fingers and toes.
Shit, you put on a good show.
I mean, we went out, but we ain't moved after
Nah,
that.
hell no. From what
Did you hear?
Nah, we was out there.
Kids,
Yeah.
Expo.
fucking, Drew did a good show. And right after the show passed the fuck out.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Couldn't have been that good a show. You still got a box of fireworks there.
Stupid shit.
Stupid shit. Man, this ain't worth
Just
popping.
regular fountains and
This ain't worth lighting.
some stupid shit I could light off out here, piss the neighbors off.
Gotta have those.
There's a lot of M80s and shit like that in there.
Noise makers.
Yeah, basically.
Finger takers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, like it was funny, man. I was saying, don't Jason Pierre-Paul yourself. And then I seen this motherfucker didn't just Jason Pierre-Paul himself.
Well, a
He
lot of
cracked his
people fucking
motherfucking
doing
dome
that
piece.
though. That's the thing. Motherfuckers are just stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy. I see them people shooting mortars and shit out of like holding the
The two.
in like Chicago. You see the motherfuckers on the
the
street just
PVC.
holding the PVC, just busting off mortars right down fucking 8th Street. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it ain't fucking shit. Just holding it. Like y'all motherfuckers are reckless.
You
bro.
got idiots that I seen the guy holding the mortar in his hand. That whole motherfucker, when it shot out, his whole hand got blown off.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, that's what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
What in your mind makes you think you can hold a mortar?
I mean, y'all holding dynamite technically.
I don't know, man. That's the thing. You're like you say, you're holding dynamite. Like
with,
this
with
is
glitter in it. You
This
know
is
what
some
I mean?
scary
That's the
shit.
colors and
You got sparkly dynamite, and you're like, ooh, let me hold it while it explodes.
Like fucking, I remember me and my homie, we was shooting fireworks off, and we had a dud mortar. Like the mortar blew up in the tube.
Oh yeah.
It didn't come out. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're probably maybe 15 feet away from this Joker at the time, you know what I mean? And when it fucking blew up in the tube, the aftershock, you felt that motherfucker hit your legs.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
you feel it on
God
the
damn.
And I seen something that was the fireworks at a football game, and they were going haywire and shooting into the crowd. Like there was like the
I've had that
band was on the
happen, yeah.
field and shit, and like rockets were coming down, exploding next to cheerleaders and fucking hitting people in the crowd.
See, me and my brother, we did some stupid shit before, man. Fucking, he got the.
But this was, I'm saying, this was a professional event. Like,
Yeah.
there were live pyrotechnic motherfuckers that should have had the thing set up to make sure everything
They
worked
probably
right.
weren't that professional.
And them motherfuckers
They
were coming out
probably
and
just
going,
do it.
they went out like, they came out, they go,
Rockets do whatever the
And
fuck they
go
want,
right-
though. That's the
That's
bad
also
part
true.
about those fuckers.
yeah.
If you don't have them set up properly, though, like me and my brother, we had the rockets on the big ass fucking sticks about tall
Mike
as a
out here think
tripod.
he's motherfucking intercontinental
And,
ballistic.
oh no, here's the thing.
Intercontinental ballistic Mike. That's
So,
what it is.
this what
ICBM.
happened. My brother is
Intercontinental
this
ballistic
way.
Mike.
I just do the long. I go along with the dumb shit.
So he's a pyromaniac, and you just like hang out and let it happen.
Yeah, pretty much, kind of in a sense. So he had these rockets, and we got up and fanned them, and fucking like a couple of them, the stick had broke like halfway down them. And I'm like, bro, we can't shoot these off because the stick's supposed to keep it stable to go in the direction it's supposed to go in.
Okay,
So he's
sure.
like, now I know we got something we can make this work. I'm like, I don't know how we gonna make it work. Well, we're at our cousin's house, and he
Put it
had
on the end of a bow and arrow.
He had these PVC pipes on like I don't know what it was on. It was just these PVC pipes that were, or tubes that were on like a piece of plywood. And my brother was like, well, fuck, we can stick the rest of the pipe or rest of the fucking rocket into the PVC pipe, angle the PVC pipe, and it should shoot off.
Should.
And I said, I don't think it's gonna work because it's still not stable. The stick stabilized the shit, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it out anyway. What's the worst that could happen?
You
Man,
lose their life.
we set these motherfuckers up. We had a table, like a sawhorse set up with the plywood with the PVC pipe. We put the rockets in this bitch, right? It's my brother, myself, my sister, and her friend was coming to the house. We lit these motherfuckers up, and her friend is coming to the house.
She's
at the
driving
time.
up as
She's
you're lighting
driving
these
up in
rockets.
the driveway while we're lighting these motherfuckers up, and fucking these rockets shoot off. The first one went perfect with no problem. The first one went up there this thing. The second one, it went up, and then all of a sudden this motherfucker made an S and came back like towards the house. I'm like, oh shit. The other two, one went straight through fucking my sister's homegirl's car window, like her driver's side window, through the fucking passenger side window to the neighbor's house and hit the roof of the neighbor's house. You know what I mean? And the other one, she went down the road somewhere. I was like, well, lesson learned here. This didn't work. All right, not do this again. But certain shit that used to happen all the time. We did 4th of July's together. Me and my brother, I like making shit go boom. That was my thing. Always making shit go boom. It was good. I like the loud blowing up shit. But there's certain people you can't do this shit with. Like I had an uncle, rest his soul. He got drunk one 4th of July, man, and we out there, we're having a blast. He wants to light fireworks. Well, he was, drunk. And he has a torch now. He comes out with this fucking torch.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, oh, I got this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this for y'all. I'm gonna get what? And I look down and it's 1,000 pack like rocket joint sitting on a bucket.
1,000 pack on a bucket.
Yeah.
On a bucket.
That's where it was sitting at, and he lit this motherfucker, and then when he turned and walked away, he knocked the whole fucking thing over.
Oh my
Bruh,
God.
everybody hit the ground, we on the ground, and you talk about some motherfuckers laughing and shit. Me and my brother, we was rolling like, yo, this happens every time. We're just on the ground like this, like, hey, you gotta wait for it to be over there. Like, how many rockets is this? It's like 1,000. You gotta wait for it. Like, you know how it would calm down? We'd be like, everyone's like, oh, it's done. Nah, it's not done yet. It's just getting warmed up. You gotta wait.
Oh my
Give it a
God.
while.
We had something similar. We had what were called Saturn rockets back in the day. And they were like these little bricks. They'd have 20 rockets in them.
Yeah.
And you put them down and light them off, and they were pretty serious. And they decided to tip over and start shooting at the family. Fucking
That shit happens.
burn up my sibling on the side and fucking was exploding. I remember it like being in G.I. Joe because I was a little kid.
That's what it was
Shit
like.
was just coming by.
Yep. And you hear it.
It was wild, man.
Yeah, Joe.
And that's what it was like. That's that, you know how they used to shoot the lasers
I ain't
off?
never had too many episodes like that. My shit's mainly just blowing up in the fire. They could, like, whatever little residues left in there, or sometimes a dud. That's usually my consistent of what happened.
Me and my brother, something was always fucking busting off somewhere.
But rockets do whatever. I mean, that shit over there at fucking kids, I let that 400 rockets, and only 2 of them went off in the woods for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the rest of them go up straight.
But that's a given. You gotta expect something stray at least
Yeah,
one.
a couple.
one or
Yeah,
two
that's what I'm saying.
stray.
With rockets, they never ever shoot straight up. You never know what them motherfuckers gonna do. That's why you just don't fuck with them. Too much.
Yeah, it's just volatile, man. Burn a house down, hurt people, kill people, maim. There's all sorts of bad things about it. Like, I mean, that's the shit. That's some anarchy shit. When you just throwing mortars into crowds of people and shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is what's happening if you're not careful.
But it is some fun shit though.
Hey, look, man.
You just gotta be responsible with the fun.
Right? It's
That's
like having a
what it
fast
is.
car. You gotta like do some crazy things in it when nobody's around.
Yeah.
You can't do it too much in a bunch of people around.
Yeah.
You can't do it with somebody in the car.
You ain't going drifting down the off ramp on fucking 495 during rush hour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn, my girl.
Yeah, you gotta do that in the evening.
Yeah. 3 in the
What is
morning.
the evening
type
time?
shit.
Yeah, that's a midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I tell you, I always wanted to set up like a Cannonball Run type thing and have like a race
Cannonball
around.
Run was my fucking
Have
joint
like a
when I
race.
was a kid. Race across country.
Race, no, just around the Beltway, the Cannonball Beltway.
Oh shit, they call that the mixing ball.
Yeah, dude, something like that. That would be the shit. Get out there in fast cars, running a $120, a $140, and running around the
I
fucking
always like the
Beltway.
car that Jackie Chan was in, because that motherfucker was souped up. I think
Is this a Japanese car?
I think it might have been the DeLorean that Jackie Chan was in, because it was him and the big white dude.
In
Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run.
Yeah. I think they might have been in a DeLorean. But not too many people know that fucking movie, man. Cannonball Run was my shit, man. Had the original Daisy Duke in that bitch and the blonde chick with her.
In a Lamborghini.
Yes, sir.
What is this hatchback with the rocket in the back? Rocket control system.
Man, all kinds of shit. That mother going to water and everything. They was ready.
Is this a Honda? It looks like a Honda.
It might be.
Jackie Chan in the rocket-powered Honda. Is it a gremlin? It's flying through the air. That's
Yeah.
craziness. That's absolute madness.
Shit, speaking of old movies, man, I watched Revenge of the Nerds too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Man, I miss these old ass movies, man. Them
Second
old
one, is that
movies.
the one with the
That's when they're at the beach.
The fair? Oh, that's where the beach.
Yeah, that's when they're at the beach. No, on 15, they got that little hotel room. And fucking they find the army shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one. What else? It was something else that I saw too, man. Old school joint. And I was just sitting back like, man, they don't make movies like this anymore. Like, I miss seeing movies like this. Like, I want to watch Cannonball Run now that he just said it. I want to go see this motherfucker again. Like, I want to watch it.
I don't think I've never seen it.
You ain't know, Cannonball Run is a good just setback.
It's mindless.
It's just stupid shit. It's a race to get from one place to another for what? I think it's like $1 million
You
or
take
something
off
like that.
from New York and you race to like San Francisco or something like
And
that.
there's like time checks, like, you know, these
Place you
guys
gotta check in.
Yeah, you gotta check in. And where you check in at, you got X amount of time to rest, and then you're back on the road, you know. All right, it took you X amount of time to get here. You were the first person here. You're gonna be the first person to leave here. And then that next person, he gotta catch you, you know, and so forth and so. But each group, it's almost like I don't know if you ever seen Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races.
Yeah.
It's that in fucking human form. Yeah, it's just the wacky races. Because all the cars got something with them. All the characters that are driving, that are racing this race, it's just fucking, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is a fun movie.
Like I'm looking at a Jackie Chan fight scene from Cannonball Run 2.
Oh, he fucks the motherfuckers up. Jackie Chan was busting people's heads open.
Well, and he's driving a damn Mitsubishi Starion,
Okay.
like a turbo Starion. It's just crazy. The cars, that's 2. But the first one with the rocket ship, I don't know, man. I haven't figured out what kind of car it is yet.
I did watch the new Beverly Hills Cop joint.
Subaru. It says it's a rocket Subaru. Of course it is.
I seen that Joan just come up on the Joan. I seen old Huckleberry and or not
Yeah,
Huckleberry.
Rosewood and Taggart.
Taggart. Yeah, I seen them in the car, and I was like, oh shit, the old fucks back.
Now look, Rosewood, I would like to see more of the story with Rosewood than anything else, because Rosewood is a private eye now in this Joker. Taggart is the captain and don't know what's going on in his fucking
Of course.
in his fucking precinct, and Axel Foley is still the same exact motherfucker he was 20 years ago.
Probably. Yeah.
Like,
So you saw the new one?
yeah.
Is it hot garbage?
It's not really garbage. It's a fun movie. It's another one of those movies where you can actually watch. Everything's predictable. It takes on the characteristic of all the old shit in the 80s. Like the chase scene in the beginning is just like some shit you would see in the 80s. Like it doesn't fit in present time. You know what I mean?
So is it like they're sort of spoofing themselves?
In a sense, yeah. Because like Axel Foley, his daughter is like a criminal defense lawyer now in Beverly Hills. And he goes to help her out because Rosewood has stumbled across some shit. You know?
Rosewood. You're calling them their names.
Yeah.
Is that Judge Reinhold? This is the white dude?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's 2 white dudes. There's a bald white dude?
The bald white dude is Taggart.
That's Taggart.
Okay.
And then you got
Rosewood's
Rosewood's
the
the other
skinny
guy.
dude. He's a
That-
trip.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the movie about him, to be honest
See,
with you.
Mike cracks me up because Mike will be like, yo, did you see Stifler and Lawrence Fishburne in that one movie? And I'm like, you know what I
He
mean?
calls him by their icon.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like
Because,
Lawrence
see,
Fishburne gets his real name.
I know Lawrence Fishburne.
But like
the guy that plays
Stifler-
Stifler, I don't know his fucking
We
real
don't know
name,
what his
but
name
I know
is.
who Stifler.
Yeah.
You know who Stifler is, the
Everyone
character.
knows who that is.
Exactly.
I don't know his name either.
Like, you know, people were getting mad at motherfuckers on, like, it was some game show, like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type shit, and they didn't know who the black actors were. I ain't mad at that shit because I can tell you who a white actor is. I can tell you the character they played.
Well, like, I mean, I think that's a really interesting game show we should set up where it's like, who is this person? And they're like, yo, that's Short Round. They're like, no. What's his real name? Nah, he was Short Round in Indiana Jones, and he was Data and Goonies. And I don't know what his real name
I couldn't tell you
is.
what his real name is, but I know who he's talking about. I know exactly who he's talking about.
Like, you're tying it to racist if it matters. Like, only white people know the white actors and only black people know the black actors.
But that's just
I
how
think
I
it's
can
way
do with
bigger.
actors.
Right, it's way bigger than that, right? It's like I know Emma Watson, but a lot of people don't. They call her Hermione, right?
But see, that's what they were saying about this game show. They were like,
But that's because I'm looking up pictures of Emma Watson, so I want to know her fucking name, right?
But that's what they were talking about this game show. Like the white contestants that were on the game show couldn't name a single black actor. Like
a single one?
They had different clips of different fucking white people up there, and they couldn't name them. And I'm like, I can't be mad at those people. Because I don't even know why y'all mad at them that they don't know black actors. Put a motherfucker up there, put a brother up there, and show them a bunch of motherfucking random white bitches.
That's
We
true.
wouldn't be able to tell you who the fuck they is.
I think most people aren't going to be able to tell you who actors are.
Nah, I can tell you character that they play.
At best.
I can tell you the character.
That's only if you've seen those
If
shows.
you've seen them in anything.
Or you'd be don't nobody know Charlie Hunter? He's Jax Teller, right? Motherfuckers don't know the two.
Nah.
They know one or the other, right? Like,
No,
you know
neither one
Clint
of those.
Eastwood, but you don't know any of the names of any of the people he played in any of the movies he was in.
Except for Dirty Harry.
Dirty
'cause
fucking
everybody
Harry.
keeps talking, Dirty Harry.
That's it.
I know Gran Torino. I can say Gran Torino.
But you don't know his
movie
name in
was
Gran
fuck, no, I
Torino?
have
He
no
was Mr.
fuck
Gran
clue.
Torino? I don't think so.
All I know was the car that he cared about.
Exactly.
What the fuck was he in Gran Torino? Damn it.
Who knows what his name was in Gran Torino? But that's the thing. You know John Wayne. You know any of his fucking,
Fuck no.
whoever his characters
And I only
were.
know John Wayne because of Public Enemy.
But then you got a character actor like a Steve Buscemi, right? Where Steve Buscemi is Steve Buscemi, even though he's played all kinds of stuff.
Now I don't know Steve Buscemi.
Boardwalk Empire with the crooked tooth.
Okay, now I know who he is.
You know what I'm saying? That's Steve Buscemi, but he's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He was Tony Soprano's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He was fucking. He was in all kinds of fucking. He was Donnie in the fucking Big Lebowski.
Yep.
He's fucking amazing.
Was he Mr. Pink and Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I be a different color? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Usual Suspects. It was
It was,
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Mr. Pink.
He's
like,
I'm not tipping him.
Can
Mr.
I be
Pink didn't
Mr.
tip.
Purple?
What do you mean he didn't tip? I didn't tip. I don't believe in tipping.
He doesn't tip. I don't believe in tipping.
He about 9 Adam Sandler movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But when you give him
every one
what
of
he
them.
played, I know who he is. I couldn't tell you what his actual real name is.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like acting in movies and shit, so I have a bigger recall on that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But you could show me black actors, and I give myself just as much of a chance to any black or any other kind of actor.
Yeah.
If you show me 10 actors and 5 of them are black and
And
5 of them are
see,
white, I give myself 60%
I
chance to
can
get
tell you
any
the
of them.
old school black actors versus the new school, because fucking the new school shit, I don't pay no mind to, really.
Yeah, but the worst black comedians. They're
Yeah, pretty much.
the worst black comedians.
Yeah, just about.
Because can't think of the one, whoever it was, DC Youngfly, right?
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
apparently a comedian. And you were saying how bad he was at the thing when I was eating my sandwich and not listening, when I was out of the event and not listening, and all I could hear was nothing, nobody laughing, and then occasional murmurs.
Yeah.
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 See,
That sounded
but
bad.
see, here's the thing with a lot of these new comedians is they're Instagram funny, but not fucking stand-up funny.
Yeah, and that's the real.
They're good at doing little fucking dumbass skits, and that's cool. You know what I mean? But when you go out there and hit the stage, and people think they're gonna see that funny that they
But
get from the skip.
it's also not that cool.
What?
These
Oh.
people, your Instagram skits, they're not that cool. They're cool if you're a talented comedian. If you follow your boy Cam, right?
Yeah.
He does skits on occasion. I don't really watch the skits. I watch his stand-up.
See, I don't watch his skits. Yeah, I
Right.
see the stand-up most of the time.
But if you follow him on Instagram, you'll see a skit here,
Yeah,
and there,
that
right?
skit here and there pops up.
And I'm like, whatever. That might be funny. It might not be. The concept might be funnier to me than the
Yeah.
actual skit. If he was we're gonna do thus and such and this and that, and I'd be like, oh, that's a funny idea, but I don't want to watch it.
Oh, I figured out the guy with The shit, what the fuck does he have? Like Cerebral Palsy or something. It's AJ Wilkerson is his name.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah, he's a fucking comedian that got fucking like twitches and shit, and he's up there shaking. Like, he can't help what's happening to him on stage, and motherfuckers, he uses that to his advantage in his comedy. And I gotta give him credit, like, it plays to his advantage most of the time.
Hey, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta work with what
like
you
there's
gotta
a
work
little
with.
dwarf motherfucker, man, that be having me rolling that I fucking found not too long ago. I be laughing my ass off at this dude. He was like, man, you know what's fucked up? What did he say? He said, my wife does dumb shit like on the weekends. Weekends are supposed to be for the man to relax, not do shit. I don't want to do nothing. You know what, women? You know why men look at you stupid when you're like, hey, baby, let's do this, and you know why they go like this? Because they don't want to do shit. But you know what? We go do it because y'all want to do it. He said, my wife coming now. I'm on the couch. I'm watching TV. I'm relaxing. She comes in. Baby, we're going apple picking. He looks at me and goes, you going to take your dwarf husband apple picking? And he looks at the crowd. He goes, let me show y'all since y'all need visuals of me apple picking. He goes, do. And just points up, and I'm like, damn. He's like, you could have told me we're going strawberry picking. I clean up, man. I run through there, just run through with my hand up and then get all that shit. All the Mexicans would be mad at me. Oh, he's a good worker. You know what I mean? And I'm rolling. I'm laughing at this little motherfucker. But you know, you got to use what you have.
Is that Wee Man?
Nah, it's not Wee Man. He's not from.
Wee Man does stand up too.
Does he really? I didn't know that. He's not on Jackass or anything like that.
Oh, speaking of Jackass, did you guys hear what Steve-O's latest grab for attention is going to be?
Shooting up an asshole?
He's getting breast implants.
I mean, hell, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Is he gonna have people titty fuck him? Like, what's the?
Oh, yeah, he probably would do that.
Like, what's the?
He
Like,
probably would do that.
Well, because if you're, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to react to that. That takes a minute to process.
Yeah.
Because I'm immediately reminded of Pauly Shore and the man-made vagina.
Oh, yeah, like he said, he only fucking with
Only
trans.
if it's man-made.
Yeah.
If it's man-made, he going in.
Pauly Shore said last week that the best pussy is man-made pussy. He fucked a trans bitch.
Oh my
Because
God.
he
Like,
said
that's like the
it's
best
still the
pussy ever.
same, but he said it's got like scar tissue. The scar tissue
Nah,
made
he
it
said
better.
that. He said that
Oh
when
my
he stuck his
God.
dick in
It's got gadgets
it,
and
he
shit
said
in
it went.
there.
And
Made all kinds of different sounds. Yeah.
Ow, bing, pow.
He said he only fucking that man-made pussy. That man-made pussy turned him out.
Yeah, he's hooked. He doesn't want to do anything else.
Hey, you can be trans, but if you still got a dick, Paulie ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you still got your dick? No, I can't mess with you. Oh, you got your shit done? You had the surgery? Oh, it is on. Come on over here. I got you, girl.
Yeah, dude, the boy is
Who was
crazy.
your doctor again? Okay. I know his work.
I'll send it to you.
Here, Lisa, I'm gonna play it for you now.
So,
Did you really?
yes, the vagina is man-made. It's a man-made vagina. You know that, right? Like someone made it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the surgery. The surgery, there's a
Okay,
surgery.
with a transgender person.
Yes, with a transgender woman.
Is man-made.
The vagina is man-made.
Yeah.
Like a doctor does
Okay,
it. Yeah,
mhm.
so we're clear on that,
Yes,
right?
yes. Uh-huh.
So listen, so I had sex with a transgender woman. Chinese, listen, I had sex with a transgender woman.
Polly, I am listening. I am listening.
We
So,
can-
okay, so you had sex with a... I'm listening. Okay.
Okay, sorry. She's getting uneasy. She wants to know
No,
this.
just get to the thing.
Get to the thing. All right. So I had sex with a transgender woman, and when I put it in, it made that macaroni, you know,
Yes.
or that was it the macaroni noise?
Macaroni in a pot.
But it also went bzz 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 brrrr, pa 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 because there was weird shit in there because they man-made it. There was some like weird other
You were
things.
getting through scar tissue.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And there was like a thing that was under it going like this, and it was it was like literally the best orgasm I ever had. It's like, you know, they say once you go black, you don't go back.
Uh-huh.
Once you go trans, you don't go back either.
Really?
So I'm not gonna have sex with any more just normal women.
Okay.
Only trans, because it's the best vagina in the world. A man-made pussy is better than a
my
normal
God.
pussy. What do you want from me? Next question.
Next question.
The man-made vagina is better than what God gifted the earth.
They've
Damn
apparently
it.
found a way to beat them again. These fucking
Yeah, no
men
shit.
coming into women's spaces.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's doing it better.
I sound like a bitch.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
That's
took our
terrible.
jobs.
They're taking your jobs. God damn, it's supposed to be y'all's pussy, not like ours to improve upon it. Look, I'm just a hot chick. I'm gonna make my dick a better pussy than you got. Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Now, yeah, okay, so now you gotta think of if you flip it. What if a bitch gets her fucking get her a penis that actually a functioning
If
penis?
a woman can get a functioning penis that's better than my dick, then why can't I get an upgrade? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to upgrade.
Got a lot of hang down, a lot of roast beef to get a dick out of that.
You said a lot of hang
You
down.
gotta have a lot of hang down to come up with something.
This fool's stupid.
If not, you gonna come up with a dick like that one dick that D sent
Lady
Lady
T.
T.
That baby dick.
And the baby dick.
little thumbnail dick.
Yeah, the thumbnail baby
Shout
dick.
out to you, thumbnail dick.
Well, isn't that kind of doing a disservice to the women that want to be
Thumbnail
trans
dick,
men?
yeah,
No, they want to be trans men. But shouldn't they have the option of having a dick if a man can have a pussy?
I think they can, but I don't think it's like, you
It's
know.
not gonna be functional.
I don't think it's any good.
Well, I mean, think
From
about
what
it.
I've heard, it's a clitoris that gets
It's a
elongated.
clitoris that
Yeah.
gets elongated, yes.
Yeah, and that's nothing but.
It's lots of testosterone that you're taking.
And then as sensitive as that motherfucker is, you know what I mean? You ain't, well, you guess you could spit some shit, but not really spit out of that. You know? I mean, how they made fucking, what's the name, dick work again? Bobbit.
Yeah, but that was his dick.
That was his dick, yeah,
You
that
just gotta
was
put
his
shit back
shit.
together, man. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like
that's-
putting a puzzle.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Stitch a
penis.
nerve, stitch a vein.
It's
bam.
better than a Frankenstein penis because that's like
That's
literally
actually his
somebody
dick.
else's dick. So like, let me ask you this, Lisa.
What would I do?
As a woman, you're with a man, and he's like, look, I got this option that I'm thinking about taking, where they give me a cadaver dick that's like 3 inches bigger than the one I got.
Oh, shit.
And we're gonna have to not fuck for like 6 months after I get this cadaver dick, but it's gonna fully function. And I'm
This
gonna
ain't no
split
fucking
at. I'm
way.
gonna split at that pussy. Wow.
Like, this ain't no motherfucking, like, been dead dick.
But
This
it's
is like
not gonna.
fresh dead dick.
It's like you like that somebody else's dick, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
because it ain't your dick.
That's too weird, right?
Yeah.
I would really have to be in love with someone
like
to
this new
tolerate
dick?
that.
I know you like this new dick.
I don't have a color preference. I just need 3 more inches.
Yeah, no shit. So you paste the one with a black ass dick? Like the fucking Mandingo dick just
Like,
sit there?
as they come in,
I
you
don't
know,
know, y'all.
I got a literal black dick. Suck that black dick. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that would be insanity.
You can talk shit all day long. Like, bitch, you ain't gonna believe this, but I got a black dick. No, you don't. You talking all that shit, bitch. No, I really do
In
got a
5
black
weeks,
dick.
you could actually play with it, but for right, it's new. I got a new black dick.
Yeah. But then you gotta get used to your balance. You know, you gotta get your balance right. Because if you're not used to having a big dick, you ain't gonna be walking right.
Yeah. It's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's some funny shit. But you wouldn't want that in your relationship. I'm bringing a new dick into the relationship.
Probably not.
You're gonna have to take no dick for the next 6 months, but I can give you 50% more.
It's just like you getting an upgrade.
Because that's how I imagine that, like, that'll be like the first real dicks on transgendered men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for transgender men, I imagine it's gonna be cadaver dicks before they ever really figure out how to, like, just whip one up.
Whip one up. Here we go. I'm gonna grow a dick on the back of a pig and we're gonna put it on.
That's a
you.
real grower right there.
You can get a pig dick, get that twirl dick.
The one they grow on the back of a pig's back.
No, like all the different kind of dicks you could have actually transferred on.
Like, oh man, I get to choose my dick. All right, let me got a catalog
Do you
here.
want an actual human dick? Do you
Yeah,
want?
you got dick along.
There's the
A
dickalog,
dickalog.
cockalog.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and French show to a
Oh
close.
yeah.
I'd like to thank you so very much for listening. We'd like
Yes,
to
we do.
encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. If you'd like to get the Maraca Bowl by Glassflow
Maraca
Art,
Bowl.
tag Glassflow Art and the Mason and Friends Show on Instagram.
Hit a motherfucker up.
And check out the new Mason and Friends Show Church of Mason t-shirts.
I just ordered one.
It says MFS on the front and says,
Have you seen the light?
have you seen a light? And it's a picture of the Blues Brothers Church. It's a fucking beautiful thing with the light coming down.
Yeah.
It's something special. I'm very pleased with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, also, if you'd like a copy of 1984, Brave New World, or Fahrenheit 451, holla at your boy. I'd be happy to send you that shit. And, shout out to all the folks out there. Appreciate you. Pass the word. Don't bogart the show.
Yep.
Like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell, all that kind of nonsense.
There you go.
I never remember to say that stuff, and I don't particularly care for saying that stuff, but it is what it is. Hey, we love you very much. We wish you
Love
nothing but the
y'all.
best, and peace be with you.
Gone.